The heart of the scriptures, the heart of the Bible, Old and New Testament is the same thing. That all of us are the same. In the eyes of God, God does not make a distinction. And it's very important for us to understand that this egalitarian spirituality is something I think many of us find it difficult to accept. Even in our churches today. Isn't it true? I mean, if you go to our churches, it's the same. Not just our churches, even in other religions, it's the same. The rich are accorded special privileges. Those who are powerful are given special honors. And the poor are taken as second class. In fact, there are many people who are working in the church day and night, unknown, unrecognized, but their services are equally important. Without them, the church cannot function. But we don't accord them the same privilege. And the reason is simply because sometimes religious leaders have to fawn on the rich and the powerful because they need their financial assistance, they need their political influence. And so there is always this temptation in all communities. Yes, we try to treat everyone equally, and yet we know there will be situations when it does not appear to be that way, and there will be situations when people sinned against the Lord by treating those who are of lower classes differently, without according them the same respect. But I want to say this as well. It is important also to see this in perspective. Whether you are rich or whether you are poor, we are all loved by God. It doesn't matter. Even the rich also needs to be saved. Even the rich also needs to receive the gospel. That's why even in early church, there were quite a number of rich people who joined the Christian movement. They were attracted by the gospel. And I know today, there are many rich and powerful people, they serve the church humbly, generously. They don't make a big show of the donations they give to the poor or to the church. There are many who are very modest, very humble. If we are truly Christians, then we need to lift out this egalitarian spirituality. That's why Jesus was very clear. He came not to be served, he came to serve. He told his disciples, if you want to be great, then you be a servant, you serve others. Whatsoever you do the least of my brothers, you do it unto me. So Jesus is very clear, we are all equal in the sight of God. The poor, they are loved by God in a special way simply because they have great faith in Him. Because the poor cannot depend on themselves. Sometimes those who are rich and powerful, intelligent, very difficult because they tend to rely on their human talents, their intellect. They think they know everything. They think they can take care of themselves. They don't need God actually. God is just an extra in case something happens. But in truth, they don't really need God. But of course, again, let us be clear. There are many, many rich, powerful people. They really have deep love for God. And they use their resources for the service of the community. Not to get recognition, but in gratitude to what the Lord has given to them. They see it as an opportunity to share the blessings with others, what the Lord has blessed them. That's the only reason for them to share. Because they believe in the gospel. And so, my dear brothers and sisters, if we really want to walk that way, we need to see everything from the perspective of faith. Without faith, it is very difficult to see that all of us are one. All of us are the same before God. That's why faith is very important. Indeed, I think the direction we should take is to learn from the apostles. Have you ever wondered why did Jesus choose the 12 apostles? They were of different classes. Some were revolutionaries, some were fishermen, some were educated people at St. Matthew. Why? And how did all of them work together and accept each other? Their temperament, their differences, their ideologies, because they loved Jesus. If we love Jesus, then it's possible to live in unity and care for each other, accept each other. If we do not love Jesus, we will be divided. So the only thing that can bring us all together is our common love for the Lord. It's just like sometimes family life. Children cannot agree with each other, but because they all love their mommy or their daddy, because of this common love, then they are willing to put aside their differences. And so too, let us put aside our differences because we all love the same Lord and we love all those the Lord loves.